We have an absolute breakdown of the justice system, and we are not preventing other children from being harmed when someone like Jake is allowed to be out on the streets harming children.
We begin with breaking news today at noon. That was Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco addressing the media during a press conference a couple hours ago as the search for missing baby Emmanuel Haro continues. Moments ago, the district attorney and sheriff gave their first joint update. It comes after the parents, Jake and Rebecca Haro, were arrested on Friday. That baby is now presumed dead. The Riverside County Sheriff's Department also states that they believe the 7-month-old baby was abused way before he was reported missing. Good afternoon to you. I'm Angela Chen. Now the parents are due back in court next Thursday for an arraignment. News Channel 3's Garrett Hoddle is live at the scene, has the very latest on the conference there. Garrett.
Yeah, I'm just down the street from the Riverside DA's office where that press conference kicked off at 10 o'clock. We heard from all parties involved. We heard from DA Mike Hestrin, who addressed the media and answered questions. We heard from Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. We heard from San Bernardino County Sheriff Dykes. The person that we heard from the most today was DA Mike Hestrin, who did take questions. I can tell you we didn't learn too much, but there was quite a bit in leading up into what they have in terms of evidence on both Jake and Rebecca Haro. The DA, Mike Hestrin, led off his press conference saying that they have a idea of where Emmanuel's remains are. That was a big thing that we kind of stuck out to me right from the beginning. I went and asked for clarification after because they were doing a lot of answering the question but not really answering the question, if that makes sense, in terms of what they really have. They also talked at length, and you played some sound from Sheriff Chad Bianco earlier, on that 2018 felony child cruelty charge. Remember, Jake was convicted in 2023 for that. We brought you those court documents. Both Sheriff Chad Bianco and DA Mike Hestrin basically said it was a crime of justice for Jake to be let out on that sentence. During that trial, he pled directly to the court, and the judge granted him basically probation and didn't have to do jail time. And they were saying he should have been behind bars, and if he was, little Emmanuel would be alive today. But I also want you to take a listen to what they think happened to little Emmanuel. This paints a little bit of a fuller picture of what evidence prosecutors have. Take a listen to DA Mike Hestrin explain that he thinks that Emmanuel was the victim of child abuse basically his entire life.
The filing in this case reflects our belief that baby Emmanuel was abused, a victim of child abuse over time, and that eventually, because of that abuse, he succumbed to those injuries.
But again, I want to make clear, because a lot of people are asking, sheriff's investigators have not recovered a body, and the search does continue. We know that on Sunday, that when Jake Haro was with investigators searching that area near Highway 60, investigators today, we heard directly from the DA, who said he was being cooperative in some fashion with police. So that leaves the question, is he telling him where he thinks Emmanuel's remains are? Does he know? We're continuing to press for answers, and we're going to have more details. We'll have more coverage on the social media presence that's here later tonight. For now, reporting in Riverside, I'm Garrett Hoddle. Back on over to you guys.